I'm just waiting for people to show up. Just waiting for people to show up. Welcome to your late night gloom and doom. We're going to talk about current events, talk about inflation, gas prices, cost of living. Everything's going up, 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 not down. We'll wait a few more minutes to get started. We'll wait a few more minutes. We're going to talk about the war in Ukraine, the Russians taking over Mariupol. Not looking good at all. That's not good. We could talk about, Congress and the White House talking about, you know, the UFO phenomena that's been going on in the sky. There's a lot of aerial phenomena, flying in the sky and shit. Aerial phenomena hovering around warships of the U.S. There's a lot of shit going on in the world, man. A lot of shit going on. We'll wait a few minutes. Okay. Shit. Okay. Since you guys want that gloom and doom, I got some real gloom and doom for you tonight. So let's talk about the war in Ukraine, man. The war in Ukraine. Right now, the Russians have taken over Mariupol, which is eastern Ukraine. and that's not good for Ukraine to lose that city. The Russians got it under control. Um, Fucking Putin is out of control. No, he's only doing this shit, man, because of Biden, scary ass, scaredy cat Biden. So it's not looking good, man. Nuclear war right now, it's it's realer than you think. There's a possibility that a fucking nuclear war can kick off, and then that'll be the end of humanity, big time. This a nuclear war, nobody would survive it, bro. The only people who will survive it, the only people who will survive a nuclear war is motherfuckers who have built an underground bunker, with 5 or 6 years of food and water. That's the only ones who can survive that nuclear war. But for the most of us, bro, we're pretty much finished, man. If there's a nuclear war, it means that most of us are gonna die. And if we don't die right away, we're gonna die of starvation. You see what I'm saying? So it's not looking good right now, man. Ukraine, they're not gonna be doing good in the long run, man. As long as this fucking war keeps going, I think that the Russians eventually gonna take over Ukraine, or at least parts of it. You know, right now, Russian soldiers have captured, Mariupol. The Ukrainian soldiers have surrendered for the most part to Mariupol. I mean, to the Russians. I mean, they have surrendered Mariupol, and I knew for a fact that they were going to lose that city when they said that they were running out of resources and barely having water and stuff, and they wasn't getting any supplies or anything. I knew that they were finished. The fucking defenders of Mariupol, the last defenders, I knew that they were gonna be finished, be toast, because they wasn't getting any supplies, and they were running out of food and water and ammo. So if you ain't got none of those things, or you running out, you pretty much a finished sitting duck. If the U.S. can't resupply you with the basics, yeah, might as well just give up and throw in the towel. Maybe they'll spare your fucking life. You see what I'm saying? And me, um, Biden, this motherfucker flew into New York, Buffalo, Buffalo, New York, and made a fucking empty suit speech. No, no plans to like stop, further shootouts from happening or future mass shootings from happening. It just like this motherfucker showed up and he just no plan, no nothing. You see what I'm saying? This motherfucker showed up to, to Buffalo, New York, just to run his mouth about white supremacy when he part of white supremacy himself. They don't call him Jim Crow Joe for nothing. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna be more mass shootings unless we get a crime bill just like the Asians did. You see what I'm saying? The Asians got crime bill, but black people we don't get a crime bill. So that lets you know that this country is definitely against black folks completely. And a lot of Negroes don't understand that. This country is not built for you. It's not made for you. So why stay here in the future? You know. So, you know, Right now, let's talk about the U.S. The U.S. is not doing good, man. There's shortages everywhere. There's food shortages. There's gas shortages. Right now, we're running out of diesel fuel. We're running short on that. We got a worker shortage. We got a water shortage. We got so many shortages, bro. It is not looking good at all, right now for the U.S. and for humanity. When you think about it, humanity is pretty much doomed if we don't get our act together. And most likely humans will never get their act together, man. So pretty much we're finished, and doomsday might happen in our lifetime. Some people say, well, doomsday is not going to happen in our time. Oh, yes, it is. It's already happening. This drought is getting worse and worse and worse. It is spreading across the U.S. right now. Pretty much other states are going to have the drought as well. You see what I'm saying? So, right now, humanity, especially on this land, it's not looking good at all. They don't want to say that, you know, that it's not looking good, but trust me, man, it is not looking good when you look at these news outlets and stuff like that and how they talk about the severe drought that the West is going through right now here, you know, all over California, basically. You know what I'm saying? I think New Nevada is having problems with, you know, water also. I mean, it hasn't rained good in years. We cannot take any more of this drought. If this drought gets any worse, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to evacuate California big time. That's what's gonna happen. You see what I'm saying? We are in such bad shape right now. The U.S. is in bad shape, and the more desperate people are gonna go, dude, I can see right now, bruh, we're gonna have water wars in the future. The main source of life, I mean, the main resource of life is water, bro. We cannot live without water. If we do not get out of this drought, and by the way, bro, it's gonna take years to get out of this drought. We're talking about a decade of good rain to get out of this drought. There's no going back after this shit, bro. There's no reversing any of the shit that humans have did. Look, anything that humans touch, it gets destroyed, bro. Look at the dating scene. Okay, the dating scene was doing good before technology showed up. It was doing good. Everybody was getting laid, including sub five, average men. Everybody was getting, sex on regular. You know what I'm saying? And then they invented dating apps, and that killed that. Humans are fucking stupid, bro. I mean, smart but stupid. Using their smarts to destroy the planet. That's what's really going on right now. So we got a drought that's pounding the pavement of the West, right? And then you got food shortages. Homelessness has went up by at least 37% within the last year. People are losing their homes. People are losing their uh, their houses. People are losing things, man. And then we don't forget we got the pandemic, bro. On top of that, it's not just economics, that's going on. It's not just the economy all fucked up, man. But we got a pandemic still out there. The coronavirus is still lingering on, and they're acting like, that it's going away on its own. No, it's not. It's still here. We're still in the pandemic. We still have to walk into stores with masks on. And when I see people walking in this store without a mask. I'm like, bruh, this is the reason why we ain't getting rid of this shit. You see what I'm saying? You know. And then we got inflation. Fucking the cost of everything has went up. Gas, the cost of food, bro. Chicken, you know, cost cost of beef, pork, all that stuff has went up. You know, it's gonna get desperate, bro. I don't see the U.S. or the West on this side of town, man. I don't see it getting any better with the water. California is running out of water. Back to what I was saying about water here on the West Coast, like LA is basically in a state of emergency right now. It is so fucking dry in LA. It's worse. LA is worse than, the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, if we can't get water, we're gonna die. Simple as that. Can you imagine dying of thirst? Humanity is not gonna keep on going on like this. Cause us humans, bruh, we don't know how to act. Look at how they're like scoping and you know look at how they're looking on Mars for signs of life. They got like this robot called Curiosity, and they got this this another robot called Perseverance, and and they're looking for life, signs of life on Mars because this planet is not gonna last. They got scientists all over the place talking about how we are all doomed if we do not get our act together with this planet. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it, man. You could get online and search for this information yourself. They don't talk about this shit in the news, but they always talking about black people this, black people that. But you know what? You're destroying the planet. You're destroying the planet. You are destroying humanity as we speak right now. You see what I'm saying? We're in a worse drought. California, I mean, goddamn, bro. As soon as I get my check, I'm fleeing California because it's not gonna be habitable, man. You know what I'm saying? If we went out of water, bro, it's gonna be so much chaos everywhere, destruction, all that stuff, bro. It's gonna like cause people to go around commit a lot of crimes. There's gonna be a whole lot of rape going on. People ain't gonna have no water. It's gonna be crime everywhere, bro. People are gonna be breaking into like backyards and houses to steal water and shit like that, dude. It is going to get crazy in the future if this drought continues. Now, next year we get a good, healthy amount of water coming from the sky, then at least we could say, hey, we got one good year of rain. But this year we got no water, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, like we got drizzles, bro. Like, it didn't start raining until like January. Normally, we used to get rain, around October and November, December. We would get a healthy amount of rain in those months. Well, it was dry as a bone. October, November, December. That's not looking good for humanity at all, bro. You know. And let's talk about the war in Ukraine again. We already touched about that. Uh, there's a possibility that there could be a nuclear war, and most likely it's not going to happen, but there is a possibility that that can kick off. Scary ass Biden, Putin, man, he knows that he knows that Biden is scary as fuck, and he's not gonna like make a move. He's not gonna want a nuclear war. That's the reason why. Let me tell you something real quick. The reason why Putin keeps pushing out there, I'm gonna shoot a nuke. I'm gonna shoot a nuke because he knows the West is trying to avoid a nuclear war. You see what I'm saying? The guy's bluffing, you know, but he knows the West has softened up ever since we pulled our troops out of Afghanistan. He's been acting this way. He has seen that mm, scary, jumping, scared, fucking Biden is not gonna do shit. You see what I'm saying? He's only doing it because of Biden. Biden is the worst president ever. I don't give a fuck what anybody else says. If we would have never pulled out of Afghanistan acting like chicken shits, you know, then maybe the war in Ukraine would have never had happened. You see what I'm saying? And Biden, he's feeling guilty. This motherfucker is stockpiling baby formula. Rumor is that he's doing that. He's stockpiling baby formula at the Mexico border, bro. At the U.S. Mexico border, he is stockpiling, you know, baby formula everywhere. Nobody can find baby formula. It's hard to find baby formula here in the U.S., man. You know, so are we all doomed if it keeps on going? If this drought keeps going? If inflation keeps going? If the cost of living just keeps going up? A lot of us are gonna not survive, bro. We're not gonna survive this shit, bro. And we can't do anything about it, man. We don't have any power, and we're surrounded by power hungry people that don't know how to run the planet, that don't know how to, you know, take leadership seriously. The U.S. is in tremendous debt. We ain't never gonna get out of debt. We are in trillions and trillions of dollars of debt, but yet we giving money to Ukraine. You know, black people still ain't got their reparations, but yet we still giving money to Ukraine. You see, this motherfucking country does not give a fuck about you and I. You see what I'm saying? Like back to what I was saying about the Asians getting the crime bill when they were being attacked, right? But as soon as black people are attacked, we don't get a crime bill. We get scary ass, dumbass Biden. We get a talk, a speech. Like, dude, what are you talking about, man? Where's our crime bill that's going to protect us from further attacks in the future? He don't got it. You know what I'm saying? So we all know that this guy is working against us. We really didn't need that fucking dumbass speech, over there in Buffalo. That dumbass speech he did was worthless. It was pointless. What are we gonna do with that? Nothing. You know. And Ariel, and they're now like just now starting to have meetings about the aerial phenomenon. The aliens or whatever that shit is in the fucking sky that's been going on for years. And now they're being more visible now. It's the reason why they're starting to take it more seriously because there's been more sightings of UFOs flying in the fucking sky. Okay? Hovering around warships and all that other shit. That's not good, man. Dude, aliens hovering around warships and nuclear facilities and shit like that, that's not good, bro. Something might happen, man, in the future These aliens might come out here, man, and want war with us to take our planet, man. You see what I'm saying? Now, do I believe in extraterrestrials? Um, to the point, yes, I do, because I don't think that we're the only ones here in the galaxy, or you know, like I don't think that we're the only ones here. You know, we're not alone. You see what I'm saying? We got all sorts of footage of these weird, like, aerial phenomena is what they call it, right? Aerial phenomena, you know, flying through the sky. You see what I'm saying? And this cannot be. I don't care what nobody says, bro. That's not human technology. As fast as those things move around in the sky, you know, like going against the laws of physics, right? Going against the laws of physics. I don't think that these things that's flying in the sky, I don't think that's from any human technology on this planet right now, bro. You see what I'm saying? The way they move, moving around in circles, tight little donut circles, going into the water without any wreckage, right? Okay, we saw on a fucking goddamn video just recently a aerial phenomena right by the I think it was submarine. Okay, they were in the submarine. They got footage of a aerial phenomena making tight little donut circles, which is we don't have technology or any aircraft that can do something like that. And then it goes into the water and splash, and no wreckage, no nothing. It disappeared. You see what I'm saying? We don't have technology that can do shit like that, bro. Come on. And then you got dumbass fucking leaders that they still in denial about these aerial phenomena. Like, dude, this is not from our world. What are you fucking talking about? We These things got like speed that the US can't even match. It outstrips anything in the US arsenal by at least 500 to 1,000 years. Fuck 100 years. 500 to 1,000 years. Okay? You know, these pilots have seen things flying in the sky, you know, and they'll come back and they'll tell stories about how, a little tic tac, was flying in the sky, and it was it was flying faster than their aircraft. It was, beating them to their cat point, knowing where they were going to go before ahead of time. And the U.S. they don't possess them type of abilities like that though. Their fucking arsenal does not. Come on. And then they try to like still try to downplay it. Like, dude, that's not from our world. It's not Russia. It's not China. That's not from our world, bro. And then they're scared to like they're scared to fucking. Hold on, one second. They're scared to admit or to say that these are from another world. You see what I'm saying? And then they're like, well, it can't be from another world. We're the only ones here. Well, what are those things flying in the sky then? It's not Russia. It's not China. We don't have any technology that can do those sorts of things. Things that can fly at fucking lightning speed, fucking uh, uh, uh supersonic speed and shit. Like, we don't have any technologies that can allow our fucking flying ships can to do shit like that. You see what I'm saying? We don't have no technology like that. Stop like denying the possibilities. It is possible. You know what I'm saying? it is possible that we are not alone. I mean, so, but let's put it this way, man. For them to be circling around our fucking nuclear facilities, circling around our warships and submarines, that's not good. Like I said, man, that is not good. You know what I'm saying? That means they're scoping out our fucking weapons, okay? What we have. It might be an alien invasion in the future. I'm just saying, I don't want to sound crazy, but if they're hovering around our nuclear facilities and hovering around our warships and our submarines and shit like that, bruh, that's not a good thing. That means we being scoped out, and they don't want to say it. You know, they don't want to say that there's some life out there that's way more intelligent than what we are. And if you think about it, these beings or wherever they're from or whatever these things are, they've probably been around longer than human beings have been around. So, you know, so this planet is not looking good, bro. There's a lot of shit going on, bro, that they're not really talking about in the news. You just got to go and dig out the information yourself. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. You know, a lot of stuff going on. And to me, bro, I don't think humanity will last another 5 years. I really think that we're not going to last. Definitely, we're going to go extinct because of our own doing, our own activity. Anyway, I gotta go, you guys. Enough for gloom and doom. I just wanted to drop that quick gloom and doom video because some of you guys, you know, you want to hold me accountable, to me not giving you guys any gloom and doom. But that's enough gloom and doom tonight. I got more, you know, later on. Probably at the end of the week or something like that, man. But humanity right now is not looking good, and I'm not. You know what? I'm not trying to be like like negative, or I'm just bringing out the facts. You see what I'm saying? It's not looking good for humanity. Let's put it this way: it's not. You don't have to take my word for it. You just get on online and look for the information yourself, man. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, you guys have a good day or good night wherever you are. Peace out. Take care and bless. I'm out.